Lionsgate announced they made a couple of announcements today, but the big one, and people were fucking jumping all over me on this, was the Devil's Rejects 4K was announced for, when's it coming out? In September, October, something like that. I'll
Who
pull it up
gives a
here.
shit? Who the fuck cares about that movie anymore? Number one, and who the hell would want a fucking 4K of it? Number two, like that movie. Jesus Christ, man!
Well, it's a
I don't know if
steel
it's
book.
where I don't know if it's where I've seen that movie so much, but I could give a shit about the Devil's Rejects. Another thing too, if you're gonna comment on somebody's post about something, my least favorite type of commenter is like the overly fucking intelligent one that's like, there was one guy, and this fucking killed me. He was like, uh, it's shot on film. And if it's shot on film, it's gonna look better in 4K. You should know that, don't you? I fucking hate people that do that. You that's a fucking common dog, dummy.
I'm wondering, like, okay, do any of these people even own the Blu-ray to see how shitty that fucking Blu-ray looked?
They think that 4K is gonna magically clean all that up, but what they don't understand is that's actually in the fucking film. Like that's just how it looks. It's not gonna make it. It's not gonna clean it up.
Yeah. The one I would honestly be more
Oh,
interested in seeing in 4K would be House of a Thousand Corpses.
yeah,
That
because
would
that
be
looks
one
amazing.
that I may buy if they were to do that. But looks like it's October the 14th, 4K Steelbook, 20th anniversary. It's hard to believe this movie's already 20 years old. Yeah, and comes with a 4K of digital copy on Amazon, evidently. So that's exciting. But man, like I I may be wrong on this. If I'm wrong, if the reviews come out and this looks splendid and it looks clear, I will say I was wrong. But I am standing by my original post. This is not going to look. It ain't even going to look like a 4K. It may look like a Blu-ray. You know, it's a 16 millimeter. I understand it's Super 16. Super 16.
Can't do it. Get in trouble for using effeminate voices.
Look, buddy, I'm from the South. I can do what I want.
That's good. Kind of like a
But
mutt.
I've seen too many 16 millimeter movies that look fucking like Blu-rays on. There's another one that Thriller was another one, man. And I was right on that too. Like you could go the vinegar. Like, look, Synapse versus the Vinegar Syndrome 4K. I would put it up.
That
But there's
is
not a big improvement there. Enough to warrant rebuying every fucking thing you've got, you know.
that's one thing that people really don't seem to understand. Like a large part of that has to do with who is doing the remastering process. And if it's just some studio that don't give a fuck and they're probably just going to run it through some, you know, program that's going to remaster it for them and not even like look at it again, like it's going to look like shit. I know it's going to look like shit, or it's not going to look any better. I'll put it that way. But like if you're talking about somebody that actually has been doing this for like 40 years or something like that and knows exactly what they're doing and exactly what to look for, like that rarely happens. But that's Don May and Lustig and guys like that.
And sometimes millions and millions of dollars as well. So, I mean, you guys, the people are going to do what the hell they want to do anyway. But there's a lot of great stuff that's coming out in October. This isn't one that I would like even halfway consider without seeing a review and people be like, "Oh my god, you've got to check this out." Right after that, I would be maybe considering it, but it's $34.99 right now for pre-order on Amazon. And what is it? One 4K, two Blu-rays. Did they post any of the extra features? And I know that it's a theatrical version, so there's not the uncut version. I know that Mayer posted that.
They're probably scared to death. Put the uncut version out now.
It doesn't look like there's anything. I mean, somebody help me out in the chat. Is there anything new, extra wise, on it? There's audio commentary with Rob Zombie, audio commentary with Sid Haig, Bill Moseley, and Sherry Moon Zombie. I'm sure that'll be great. It looks like a lot of stuff that was already on the previous Blu-ray from like 20 years ago. And I'm not seeing anything said about the transfer on it. When I think about 16 millimeter movies, even though people say, oh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre was a 16 millimeter movie, man. The Evil Dead was a 16 millimeter movie. For one thing, I don't even think The Evil Dead looked okay in 4K. It didn't blow my skirt up or anything. Texas Chainsaw Massacre did look phenomenal, but they worked on that and put millions and millions of dollars in that. The Devil's Rejects was never really meant to look good anyway, really. What do you think?
No, I mean, he was trying to reproduce that 70s kind of grain style anyway. What I honestly think, though, is that movie's just got go away heat with me right now because, like, I would pay maybe $10 to $15 for any version of that.
Not $34.99.
I would never pay $35 for that movie, man. I just don't care. Like it hasn't aged well in turn. I think The House of a Thousand Corpses has aged better than that movie. It's just not a movie I ever go back and watch. I don't give a shit. Like it's fine for what it is and what it was at that time, but I don't care.
I don't care about it either. Like I'm telling people right now, and again, if I end up being wrong, I will come back and say, hey, boys, I'm a defeated man. I was wrong. But I'm telling you guys, save your money. There's a lot more interesting releases coming out. And this is not a knock on Lionsgate, but it is their latest trend is charging out the fucking ass for everything.
Trying to get that boutique money.
Yeah,
on another
$35 for this. Fuck that shit. No. I want all these people to click everything they're supposed to click.
You haven't been liking them, you haven't been subscribing to them, you haven't clicked the bell or notification or anything like that.
Folks, why don't you click the like button?
Do you hate us? Do you not want to see us succeed?
Why don't you click the heart button?
Is this something that you have against our particular show?
Why don't you subscribe?
You should click on one of them buttons right now if you want us to continue to breathe greatness into your life.
There's all kinds of wonderful shirts over at shop.deadpit.com. Simply the best horror shirts. On TeePublic, there are others, but they all suck. You can get some Dead Pit Radio shirts. You can get Last South on the Left. The Hills Have Eyes. Texas Chainsaw. Oh, wait, you can't say Texas Chainsaw. All kinds of shirts, folks. You're gonna love them. Shop.deadpit.com.
Special thanks goes out to our supporters on Patreon. You know what kind of stuff you can get on Patreon, Uncle Bill, starting at only $1 a month?
What's that?
Access to every Dead Pit show since 2005. We got almost 200 fan commentaries that we've done over the decades.
Here's what other fucking Patreons do. They're like, hey, give us money and then we'll let you see a video early that we're going to release like a fucking week from now, and then that's all we're going to give you. Meanwhile, we have a literal jukebox full of songs, thousands of reviews. I don't even know how many shows are up on there now that we've done over the years.
Hundreds of thousands.
You need to figure this out now and subscribe to us on Patreon and YouTube and Instagram and help us to 1 million. The road to 1 million subscribers starts today.
So deadpitonpatreon.com. Join today. Tiers start at only $1, but I'd recommend at least the $10 tier.
You can do 50. The stock market's crashing around us, folks, but send us money.